Rico Lewis, Guardiola's next genius. One of the reasons Pep Guardiola let João Cancelo go so easily is because of Rico Lewis's rapid promotion. What's so special about this 18-year-old guy with shirt number 82? Martin Keown once said he was willing to sit down and listen to Pep Guardiola talk about tactics all day because those are priceless things. Pep is obsessed with tactics and also wants to lead a team of players obsessed with winning like him. If you can't get the love and desire that Pep wants, you'll be pushed to Bayern, as was the case with Cancelo. And Lewis is a prime contrasting example. If Guardiola stays at a certain team long enough, young talents can be promoted to the first team because his style permeates every lecture at the academy. Looking at Lewis, many viewers probably don't believe that this guy was born in 2004 and only debuted in City's first team not long ago. At this age, a player just not frozen on the field is already too good. But Lewis has taken on a huge amount of responsibility, as shown in the 4-2 victory over Tottenham nearly 3 weeks ago. With his teacher Guardiola, Lewis of course knows that a right back will have to often shrink into the middle, becoming an additional midfielder, helping City gain an advantage against Tottenham's midfield pair. With Lewis, Ilkay Gundogan was free to rush forward close to the Spurs penalty area. But it was Lewis of the first half. In the second half, he tended to play more like a traditional fullback, often sticking to the right to support Riyad Mahrez. We can clearly see the difference when looking at Lewis's touchdown map. In fact, City's fullback position has to think the most, because the wingers often stick to the middle. Lewis as well as Kyle Walker or Cancelo in the past knew that they had to always move so that the right wing had enough personnel, ensuring the width of the squad as well as the passing plan. Having to move continuously from the middle to the right, and then still have to be ready to retreat to counter-attack is what Pep asks for Lewis. As always, he is someone who wants to push the limits of every player, by demanding as much as possible. 3 weeks ago, Lewis had a great contribution to help City beat Tottenham 4-2, despite being 2 goals in the first half. The rematch tomorrow in London will be more difficult when coach Conte has added Pedro Porro. In Conte's play, the wing-back pair is paramount and he is now quite secure with Porro on the right wing and Ivan Perisic on the left, Emerson Royal and Ryan Sessegnon as 2 backup options. These are launch pads for Dejan Kulusevski and Son Heung-min above. So if Pep can once again use Lewis effectively against Spurs, both he and his newcomer deserve all the credit. Guardiola can elevate Cancelo, he can also turn Lewis into the second Cancelo at City.